People often joke about the brevity of Hollywood marriages, but these couples, together for 5 decades or more, make us believe in love. From Faith Hill and Tim McGraw to Denzel and Paulette Washington, the celebrities who have the longest marriages in Hollywood make us believe in true love, because their fairy tale romances have proven to be the real deal. In this video, we look back on the longest celebrity marriages and celebrate the strong foundations these stars have built in the public eye. Gloria Estefan and Emilio Estefan. The longest celebrity marriage that we know of is the one between Gloria and Emilio Estefan, which has endured for an impressive 45 years. Gloria and Emilio first crossed paths at a jam session in 1975 when she was 17 and he was 22. They initially established a platonic friendship, but later decided to form a wedding band together after meeting again at a wedding a few weeks later. Their first date followed that year, and Gloria maintains that Emilio was her first and only boyfriend. Gloria and Emilio Estefan exchanged their vows on September 2, 1978. Their journey as both spouses and business partners has been filled with adventures. They have 2 children together and have ventured into various entrepreneurial pursuits, including opening hotels and restaurants, launching charitable foundations, publishing children's books, and creating music. In June 2023, not only do Gloria and Emilio look incredibly healthy, but they also radiate happiness whenever they are seen together. Their commitment to leading a healthy lifestyle has played a significant role in maintaining their youthful appearance and energy. They have always emphasized the importance of exercise and healthy eating, which has undoubtedly contributed to their well-being. Rita Wilson and Tom Hanks. Just like many other legendary couples in our roster of enduring celebrity marriages, the love story of Rita Wilson and Tom Hanks began on a film set. Their paths crossed while working on ABC's Bosom Buddies back in 1981. Even though Tom was taken at the time, sparks flew, and they connected instantly. Fast forward to 1986, and they made their first official appearance as a couple on the red carpet. 2 years later, the iconic Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson tied the knot, setting off on a lifelong journey of joy. Their shared journey includes raising 2 sons together and making a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Not only have they acted side by side in movies, but they've also become a dynamic producing duo. Fun fact: did you know they collaborated to bring the beloved My Big Fat Greek Wedding film series to life? Talk about a power couple. Currently, we can say they are truly happy. From their adorable red carpet appearances to their heartwarming social media posts, Rita and Tom never fail to show the world what true love really looks like. It's remarkable how they have navigated through the ups and downs of life together, proving that age is just a number when it comes to love. Hats off to this incredible couple for inspiring us all with their unwavering commitment and everlasting companionship. Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr., the iconic 90s couple, are still happily married 21 years later. These beloved actors first met while working on the set of the 1997 horror film I Know What You Did Last Summer, and quickly became close friends. In 2000, they had a chance romantic encounter when they showed up for a dinner reservation with a mutual friend who didn't appear. They got engaged less than a year later, and on September 1st, 2002, they tied the knot in Mexico. After welcoming 2 children and collaborating on numerous movies together, the couple celebrated their 21st wedding anniversary in 2023. Even after all these years, their love story continues to inspire and give us hope. As one of the most iconic old couples in the industry, Sarah and Freddie have managed to maintain a strong and loving bond that is simply awe-inspiring. Michael Kane and Shakira Kane. The actor's love story began in the early 1970s when he instantly fell in love with his future wife after seeing her in a Maxwell House commercial. He playfully recalls that it took a few attempts to convince her to go out with him, but from that point on, They became inseparable. They tied the knot in 1973 and welcomed a daughter named Natasha. Reflecting on their enduring marriage, he shared, "We are never apart. She is one of the most beautiful people I have ever seen, but she is also the gentlest, kindest person." He went on to praise his extraordinary wife, who hails from India and has the remarkable ability to cook fantastic Italian food. In his eyes, having such a wonderful partner who could cook delightful meals was as good as it gets. In 2023, Michael and Shakira Kane's marriage remains as strong as ever. They are a shining example of what it means to grow old together while still keeping the flame of love burning brightly. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn have indeed shared one of the longest celebrity relationships. Although they were never officially married, their enduring connection began in 1983, solidifying their status as a remarkable Hollywood couple. The iconic actors initially crossed paths on a movie set back in 1968, but a 6-year age gap and a reluctance to date within the entertainment industry kept them from pursuing a relationship. Fate intervened 15 years later when they reconnected during an audition, and they have been together ever since. Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell went on to create a blended family. Kurt had a son named Boston from a previous marriage, and Goldie had children Oliver and Kate Hudson from a prior relationship. Together, they welcomed their son Wyatt in 1986. Interestingly, the couple has famously cited their decision to not get married as a key factor in the longevity of their relationship, even though they sparked wedding rumors in 1989, which were eventually debunked. As we dive deeper into their lives in 2023, we see that Kurt and Goldie continue to prioritize their health and well-being. They effortlessly balance their busy schedules with self-care routines that keep them looking vibrant and youthful. Their active lifestyle is an inspiration to all of us, proving that age should never limit our potential or hinder our pursuit of happiness. Brad and George Takei. Brad and George Takei boast one of the most enduring celebrity relationships, even though their love story was shrouded in secrecy for a significant portion of their journey. The Star Trek luminary first laid eyes on his future husband, a finance journalist, at an LGBTQ kids nightclub back in the 1980s. George, showing initiative, asked Brad for assistance in his marathon training, and the sparks between them ignited into a passionate love affair. For years, the couple maintained their romance under wraps, burdened by the fear that it might jeopardize George's career. In George's own words to The Big Issue in 2016, "There we were, living together and not being able to share that with the rest of the world. I had to stay silent on the subject which mattered most to me." In 2005, George took the courageous step of coming out publicly and confirming his 18-year partnership with Brad. And just one day after the California Supreme Court lifted its ban on gay marriage in May 2008, George declared his intention to marry his beloved of nearly 2 decades. Thus, on September 14, 2008, Brad and George Takei celebrated their official union in matrimony. In 2023, they are a couple who has withstood the test of time. They are a beacon of hope for young couples starting their own journeys and a reminder that love knows no bounds. Their story serves as a reminder that true love can prevail, even in the face of adversity. Jimmy and Aunt Rosalynn Carter. The former president and first lady, Jimmy and Rosalynn Carter, have celebrated an incredible 77 years of marriage, setting a record as the longest married presidential couple in U.S. history. Their love story began in the early 1940s when President Carter was on a break from the Naval Academy. He asked Mrs. Carter on a date to the movies, and her sister Ruth joined them. Reflecting on their first meeting, the former president expressed, "I just felt compatible with her. She was beautiful and innocent, and there was a resonance. We rode in the rumble seat of a Ford pickup, Ruth and her boyfriend in the front, and I kissed her on that first date. I remember that vividly." The next morning, President Carter shared with his mother that Rosalynn was the one I wanted to marry. Their wedding took place on July 7, 1946, and they are blessed with 4 children, sons, Jack, Jeff, Chip, and daughter Amy. Pauletta and Denzel Washington. Denzel and Pauletta Washington's love story began when they first met on a film set in 1977, but it wasn't until a few months later that they formally got to know each other when they reconnected at a party. Following a couple of attempts at proposals with differing recollections, he says 2, she says 3, they became engaged and ultimately tied the knot in June 1983. In 2023, they joyfully celebrated their 40th wedding anniversary. While Pauletta took a break from her own career in the entertainment industry to help raise their 4 children, some of whom are now venturing into their parents' famous footsteps, Denzel didn't shy away from acknowledging his wife's pivotal role in both his career and his life. Even after all these years, Pauletta and Denzel still managed to keep the spark alive in their relationship. They often attend red carpet events together, looking absolutely stunning and radiating pure joy. It's evident that they genuinely enjoy each other's company and are still deeply in love. In 2023, Pauletta and Denzel Washington's marriage continues to be a shining example of what true love and commitment look like. They are a constant reminder that with love, dedication, and a little bit of Hollywood magic, happily ever after is not just a fairy tale, but a reality. Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen, in Walks. Ted Danson and Mary Steenburgen, 2 talented actors on the cusp of destiny. Little did they know that this fateful meeting would kickstart a love story for the ages. Fast forward to 1985 and picture the scene on the set of Pontiac Moon. Amid the hustle and bustle of filmmaking, something magical was happening. Love, pure and beautiful, was in the air. Then, on a picturesque day in Martha's Vineyard, October 7, 1995, they made a promise to love each other for a lifetime. Together, they crafted a life filled with love and family, raising their 4 children from previous marriages. But their story doesn't end there. It's also one of professional collaboration, with memorable projects on the big screen. Now, let's leap ahead to 2023, where The Knot had the privilege of an exclusive conversation with Mary Steenburgen just before the release of her film, Book Club: The Next Chapter. What's more heartwarming than a Hollywood love story? Mary's revelation certainly is. She confessed to holding on to her wedding dress from her special day with Ted, a delightful memento of their enduring love. The dress, adorned with 6 violet flowers on the bodice, represented her, her husband, and each of their children, Meryl Streep and Don Gummer. One of the most enduring celebrity couples is Meryl Streep and Don Gummer, whose marriage has lasted over 40 years. Their love story began in 1978, when Meryl Streep was grieving the loss of her first boyfriend, John Cazale, who had passed away from cancer earlier that year. During this difficult time, Meryl Streep crossed paths with Don Gummer, a sculptor, and they felt an immediate connection. Just 6 months later, they exchanged vows and embarked on a lifelong journey together. Over the course of their marriage, they've lovingly raised 3 daughters. It warms my heart to see such a remarkable couple thriving in their marriage, and I'm sure they will continue to do so for many more years to come. Samuel L. and LaTanya Richardson. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson has shared his life with his wife, LaTanya, since 1980, marking over 4 decades of marriage. The couple has a daughter together. Jackson has emphasized the significance of being a good father due to his own experience with an absentee father. In 2020, the actor celebrated both 40 years of marriage and 50 years of togetherness with his actress wife. Their marriage has truly stood the test of time, and they continue to be an inspiration to couples everywhere. Samuel L. and LaTanya have always exuded a magnetic chemistry, and their bond has only grown stronger throughout the years. Oprah and Stedman Graham. Oprah and her longtime partner, Stedman Graham, have shared nearly 40 years together. Their relationship began in 1986, which coincided with the debut of the Oprah Winfrey Show on television. Stedman made a surprise appearance on the show in 1987 after they started dating. In 1992, Oprah and Stedman Graham announced their engagement, but they never proceeded to marry. Despite this change in plans, Oprah and Stedman continued to maintain their relationship. Similar to the approach taken by Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, they believed that not marrying was the right choice for their partnership. It's heartwarming to see how they support each other's dreams and passions, serving as pillars of strength in their personal and professional lives. Oprah and Stedman truly are a power couple, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for them. Matthew McConaughey and Camila Alves. Matthew McConaughey and Camila Alves have been in a relationship since 2006 and eventually got married in 2012. This low-profile couple resides in Texas and shares 3 children. In 2016, the star of Interstellar shared the endearing story of his marriage proposal with Esquire. He vividly recalled getting down on one knee and looking into her eyes, seeing her smiling from the depths of her being. He remembered her, needing a moment to catch her breath before finally responding. The McConaughey family had their doubts, but Camilla's eventual acceptance delighted everyone. Reflecting on Camilla's influence on his life, Matthew McConaughey expressed that a good woman provides a man with the courage and confidence to pursue his dreams, making him less concerned about the opinions of others and more determined to go after what he wants. Until now, the magic of Matthew McConaughey and Camila Alves still shines as brightly as it did when their love story began. Matthew, renowned for his charismatic smile and effortless cool, continues to exude the same irresistible charm that won hearts all those years ago. His timeless appeal remains as captivating as ever, proving that age only enhances his magnetic allure. Leslie Mann and Judd Apatow, Hollywood power couple. Leslie Mann and Judd Apatow have celebrated 26 years of marriage, marking one of the longest-lasting unions in the world of celebrities. Their love story began in 1995 when Leslie auditioned for Judd's film, The Cable Guy. For Judd, it was love at first sight. When reminiscing about their first encounter, he recalled thinking, "There goes the future, Mrs. Apatow." He emphasized that he felt a soul connection instantly, and that memory stayed with him. Their wedding took place in Hawaii on June 9, 1997, with Leslie expecting their first child. Their daughter Maud, known for her role in HBO's Euphoria, was born later that year, and their second daughter Iris joined the family in 2002. During a May 2022 appearance on Live with Kelly and Ryan, Leslie humorously reflected on their long-lasting romance. She expressed her gratitude for getting to spend her life with Judd, emphasizing that he is a good person. However, she playfully added that despite their decades together, there are still moments when she feels like she doesn't fully know him as he retreats to his secret room to do secret things. Kevin Bacon and Kyra Sedgwick. Kevin Bacon and Kyra Sedgwick have one of the longest-lasting marriages in Hollywood, a remarkable 35 years, and their story is quite cinematic. Their first encounter dates back to 1978, when Kevin was performing in an off-Broadway play in New York City. He was approached by a fan and her brother, who turned out to be Kyra Sedgwick. However, it wasn't until 1987, while filming Lemon Sky, that they formally reconnected, and by the end of that year, they were engaged. On September 4th, 1988, Kyra Sedgwick and Kevin Bacon officially tied the knot. They share 2 children and have also had the opportunity to work together in various movies and TV shows. Moaday's, their love story, which has stood the test of time, is mirrored in their ever-youthful appearances. Kevin, with his signature mischievous smile and timeless charisma, looks as if he has discovered the secret to eternal youth. His salt and pepper hair only adds to his distinguished allure. Meanwhile, Kyra remains as stunning as ever, with her graceful presence and captivating eyes that have the power to hold an entire room captive. Cindy Crawford, and Randy Gerber. One of the longest-lasting Hollywood marriages had quite an unconventional start. Model Cindy Crawford and businessman Randy Gerber initially met at her agent's wedding in the early 1990s. At the time, they were both in relationships with other people. Nevertheless, they became close friends. When their respective romances ended, they found love in each other's company. Cindy Crawford and Randy Gerber had a beautiful and intimate destination wedding in the Bahamas on May 29, 1998. Their family grew with the birth of their son Presley in 1999, and later their daughter Kaya, who has followed in her mother's modeling footsteps, was born in 2001. Reflecting on their love story in 2017, Cindy shared the secrets to maintaining their strong bond after all these years. She highlighted the importance of spending quality time together, whether it's a simple walk on the beach or a weekend getaway. Laughter, mutual respect, and a willingness to listen to each other's opinions, even when they disagree, are essential ingredients in their lasting romance. Ellen DeGeneres and Porsha de Rosi. Completing our list of the longest celebrity marriages are Ellen DeGeneres and Porsha de Rosi, who have enjoyed a 15-year union. Their story began when the talk show host met the actress backstage at a concert in 2001, although Porsha was not publicly out at the time. After a reconnection 3 years later, they started dating. Their romance was publicly confirmed in 2005, and by 2008, they were engaged. The couple chose to exchange their vows in the backyard of their Los Angeles home on August 16, 2009. In 2023, they celebrated 15 years together, and Ellen took to social media to express her love. Together, Ellen and Porsha exude a magnetic aura, their love evident in every glance and touch. Their bond has only strengthened over the years, as they continue to support and uplift one another. Their love story serves as a beacon of hope and inspiration for countless couples around the globe. Bill and Camille Cosby. In 2014, Bill Cosby celebrated a remarkable 50 years of marriage with his beloved wife, Camille, whom he joined in matrimony back in 1964. Together, this devoted couple has raised 5 wonderful children. However, amidst their journey, the legendary comedian faced a series of allegations from more than 20 women in 2014 and 2015, accusing him of drugging and assaulting them throughout his illustrious career. This tumultuous chapter culminated in a 2018 verdict that found Bill Cosby guilty of aggravated indecent assault, leading to a sentence of 3 to 10 years in a state prison. In the realm of marriage, Bill Cosby once humorously quipped, "Let us now set forth one of the fundamental truths about marriage. The wife is in charge." John Travolta and Kelly Preston. John Travolta and Kelly Preston shared a remarkable 29 years of marriage before Preston's passing in 2020, leaving behind a legacy of love and 3 beautiful children. John Travolta and Kelly Preston, 2 extraordinary souls intertwined in a mesmerizing dance of love, have continued to captivate the world even in the year 2023. With their magnetic presence and ever-youthful spirits, they exude an aura of eternal bliss. John, with his signature smile that can light up the darkest room, remains as charismatic as ever. And Kelly, with her radiant beauty and undeniable charm, is a vision of serenity and grace. Together, they form a perfect union, a testament to the power of love enduring through the ages. As the years pass by, their love only grows stronger, leaving us all in awe of their unwavering bond. Annette Bening and Warren Beatty. Annette Bening and Warren Beatty have been happily married since 1992, and their love story has been enriched by the presence of their 4 wonderful children. Bening, a talented actress and devoted mom, sheds light on the intersection of these roles in her life. She shares, "We still want to idealize moms, and sometimes we want to idealize actresses who are moms too. I know that's something I've experienced, but we're all just doing the best we can. and we're all trying to raise our kids and talk to them about everything that needs to be discussed. In their enduring marriage and journey of parenthood, Annette and Warren continue to inspire us with their love and wisdom. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with more fascinating content about the world of entertainment, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update from our channel.